What if the breakthrough you're waiting for isn't behind another opportunity, but behind another prayer? So many Christians underestimate prayer. We treat it like our last resort when God intended it to be our first response. The greatest battles in your life won't be won by your own strength. They'll be won on your knees. What if I told you that one of the greatest reasons the enemy fights your prayer life is because he knows that a praying Christian is a dangerous Christian? He knows that when you pray, heaven moves, your heart changes, darkness is pushed back, and the enemy doesn't always try to stop you from believing in God. He simply distracts you from talking to him. But if he can keep you from prayer, he can keep you from intimacy with God. Because prayer is where your flesh dies and the spirit leads. Prayer is more than asking God for things, but it's a relationship. It's where fear loses its grip, faith is strengthened, wisdom is received, and hearts are transformed. Prayer isn't meant to be a religious duty. It's an invitation into the presence of God. Sometimes God changes the mountain, but sometimes he gives you strength to climb it. Sometimes he removes the storm. Sometimes he teaches you to trust him in the middle of it. Sometimes we ask him to remove the pressure, but he wants to produce perseverance in us. So prayer doesn't always change your situation immediately, but it always has the power to change you. And often, that's where God's greatest miracle begins. The enemy fears believers who consistently pray because prayer keeps us humble, sensitive to the Holy Spirit, and dependent on Christ instead of ourselves. Prayer isn't preparation for the battle, it is the battle. And the greatest purpose of prayer isn't to get things from God, it's to know God. The enemy wants you to believe your prayers don't matter, that God isn't listening, or that nothing is changing. But heaven hears every sincere prayer, even when you can't see God working. He is moving behind the scenes, and remember, his perfect timing isn't our timing. Also remember, in the wait is where we are being tested. Faith and trust can only grow when tested. So don't despise the wait regarding with some of your prayers. God is faithful, kind, and what matters to you matters to him, he once told me. Every prayer offered in faith is an act of trust and surrender. Don't let prayer become your backup plan. Make it your lifestyle. Before you make that decision, pray. Before you respond in anger, pray. Before fear takes over, pray. Before you give up, pray. God isn't looking for perfect words. He's looking for surrendered and transformed hearts. Your greatest victory may not begin when your circumstances change. It may begin the moment you decide to pray, surrender, and trust in him.